of seeing things in a different day. So, back with you again this week, DeMarco, as you see, we all representing his brand different. He has shirt attire, hoodies, and we'll let you tune in on this segment and let him tell you what's going on with him this week.
Well, first we're going to start a new segment this week called 20 Questions. So before we get involved with the actual interview and start diving into his business and what he's about, we want to kind of dive into his personal life. Last time we kind of dived into his business life. So this time we're going to start the segment with 20 questions. You ready, DeMarco?
Mm-mm.
You're not ready?
Mm-mm.
You want to do a countdown like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
I ain't ready because I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, you can't know what you have to say. That's the
So
whole
I
word.
ain't
You
ready.
gotta be ready. Didn't you just say last week
I'm
you
unprepared.
always ready?
I'm unprepared.
You're
All
unprepared.
right, check this out.
All right, I'm gonna do 20 questions. You count.
I'm ready.
What? Go.
Who's your barber?
1,
AJ Johnson,
Where is AJ located?
2,
1309 veteran. Can't believe that.
Wait.
Bye.
I only asked this.
Oh, you want me to count as
You gotta count the question.
All right, I'll give you count by 2.
Not a countdown. Yes, indeed. Hey,
All right, there's 2 questions. 3. Go ahead. We got 4 more.
How many kids do you have?
2.
Boy or girl?
1 and 1.
How you did that? 1 and 1? They're twins?
No.
1 and 1, boy and girl.
1 and a girl.
Oh no, how old are they?
Oh, 10 and a year and 3 months.
Congratulations. Have you ever been married before?
Hell no.
Why you say hell no? Nothing wrong with getting married.
I know, but I'm still kind of.
Would you take advantage of? That's 10 questions. Would you take advantage of?
That is not 10 questions.
Then why would you get married?
A girl took advantage of you?
Most of them did. I can see you're a little special because you're different. You have different attire. Go ahead.
What size shoe do you wear?
A 9, 8.5.
9, 8.5.
Depends. I ain't run, but that's 9. I see 9.
Who's your favorite designer?
Me?
You your favorite designer?
You would answer that.
I mean, as far as in fashion right now, yeah, I'm wearing my own. But Nike. I got a shoe fetish.
What's your favorite color?
Black.
Who's your favorite company to make shoes?
Besides Nike?
Besides Nike.
That's crazy.
I think because you got
Kick
so
a
many
push,
shoes.
kick a push. Vans? What?
I mean,
Chucks?
I really don't have, besides Nike, I just really go off in the shoe. It don't matter who it is. I just.
So
Like-
you like
like
colors?
shoes.
Would you like shoes with a lot of color, a lot of pizzazz, speed, value?
Different, a little bit of everything.
What number are we on, AJ?
Well, number one, we're on approximately 14. I was counting, but who's counting?
What
Yeah,
high school
14.
did you go to?
East St. John.
Where's that at?
In the flat.
In LeBlanc. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What number?
We're on 16. Go ahead.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm already grown.
No, okay.
What do you want
What
to
you want
be?
to manifest into?
You're supposed to warp into something.
I'm kind of. I just want to be the best me I could be. Like, since I've been doing things different. Honestly, I've been kind of. I'm liking the new me. So, the best just as possible.
Do you want any more children?
One.
A boy or girl?
It don't matter as long as it's done right.
Have you ever been outside of Louisiana?
Once.
Where?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. What number we on?
That's 20, baby.
All right. Thank you guys for doing 20 questions. That gives us time to kind of warm up a little bit. Now it's time for us to jump into getting to know DeMarco on his business side and his design company.
Okay, DeMarco, back to your business side. So, most of your fashion statements, would you say you influenced most about the Southern culture and the way we dress, or basically like all over the place? Well, because I see your designs are very creative. They're out. They stand out. They're bright. So, like, what mostly inspired you? New York like fashion, rave fashion.
What region of the world?
To be honest, I don't really look to other people or other things. It just I don't know, like wherever it take me, something I can see, just basically anything. But I don't really have no specific like thing that I look to.
So,
People that I look like.
so pretty much visual things that you come in contact throughout the day, colors, color schemes,
Patterns, pictures on the
patterns.
wall, a statement,
Okay.
anything that's sparkle. That's why I come back with a lot of stuff like randomly.
What's the name of your company again?
Different by age.
All right. And what is your Instagram? Because it looks like all the followers are kind of joining in. Hey, everybody, we appreciate you guys joining in today. What are your Instagram, Facebook pages, Twitter? Where you at?
My Facebook is AY DIFF. Um, my Instagram is different by AY and AY underscore different.
Gotcha. All right.
So
I don't do
AY.
Twitter and all that.
You don't do Twitter.
So where your location at? Cause you know people been passing by lately, and they've been coming up to the location and asking for you. So you've been in popular demand right now. I see you've been putting yourself out throughout the city. So let them know where you're
Where you
located at.
located?
How can they get in contact with you? You know, because they're reaching out at a broad basis right now. They got kids
My
that
physical
inspire.
address is 1309 Veterans in Kendall.
70062, which is located in Fresh Touch Barbershop, right across the street from the brand new Holiday Inn.
So those who've been passing by today asked me, is DeMarco back there different over here? Yes, he is located at 1309 Veterans at Fresh Touch Entertainment Enterprise, better known as Fresh Touch Barbershop. And if you do cannot get in touch with him, you can reach us at 2017 FreshTouchEntertainment.com. So please reach out. Let us know if y'all interested in any different attire. And we're gonna keep the segment pushing for those who tuning in. I was giving you the location and destination.
Oh, and not to cut you off, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You're good.
Not only do we offer my own stuff, we do a little bit of everything too. So just to put that out.
What's everything? Like pants, jackets, shoes? Like what's everything?
When I say a little bit of everything, I mean we do the apparel, but I'm saying like we do other people brands, and we could basically make
Your
anything
merch?
you want, like any custom pieces or something like that.
Speaking of customized pieces that you make, or as you know, we are put wearing your shirts right now saying different. Is this a custom piece because it's drip
What's the
letters
drip
on?
collection?
Is this your
This not custom because it's more than one, but on a custom, I'd be like something that I make just for you, and that's
and what price range? You know, you're starting off at shirts, 25 maybe, or hoodies. What price range?
a custom shirt gonna run you 30.
Okay.
For the hoodie, 50.
Okay. You know, far as you'll take some of the ideals and enlighten and make it custom to their liking.
Yeah, I put my little touch on it. I keep it the same depending on what you're trying to do. And as cause you're speaking on for their logo.
For anybody merch that want their own customized merch, 'cause, you know, as you do make customized merch for people who come through, I just want them to be inspired on if they want their own customized merch or signature on it that different could propose that term.
Yeah.
So anything they come up with, you can pretty make anything that they want to come up with.
If you could think it and I could come up with it, yeah.
So if somebody wanted, like the guy that came in here that wanted the gummy bears with the patchwork, with the crayon box glued to it, with the Jolly Ranchers, with the M&M packs, you can work with that.
I could do it.
You can do it.
You can make it like
I'm a charge it, but I can do it.
Your teddy bear with the cell phone, you know, anything like that. Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
Don't say whatever you want to do because
I know.
we got plenty imitators out there. They're duplicating a lot of things. So, you know, your different is standouts. I see as we go through your collection online, we look at your boutique that you have. And we got a lot of smiling faces coming in. We appreciate it. Yes, thank y'all for tuning in to another segment of It's Your Live Telly Podcast.
Hey,
where
Valencia.
you can be who you want to be. And we're going to stretch this truth out far as it can go.
Hey Chris. Hey Brandon. I know everybody by heart. Hello everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey Ron, we appreciate you stepping in today and going live and checking on us. I wanted to kind of divert a little bit before we go into the future of different and ask you, what type of fashions would you kind of stray on? Like, what are you about? I think maybe about somebody like people wearing kilts and dresses.
What you mean?
Would you design something like that?
Tennis
Like for
dresses.
men, if they wanted to wear tennis dresses and kilts, would you go that way? If a famous designer, a famous guy came to you and said, "Hey, I want you to design me dresses and kilts as a man, I'm gonna start wearing this." Would you design something like that? Kind of go into feminine, masculine, like a androgynistic kind of look. Where do you draw the
I
line in
mean,
fashion as a fashion designer?
Yeah, that's.
well, well, I see you're
I
puzzled.
stunned you. I stunned you.
Well, we told this your live telling podcast, so we trying to see if you're gonna
I
discriminate on
mean,
money.
I ain't gonna discriminate, but I'm saying I don't really design dresses. So
So what if someone wanted like the apparel with different, logo on there
you
or
saying what
their
I want
own?
him to represent me.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
I
fashion.
mean,
What about
we
stripper
all
wear?
different. I thought about that before.
Stripper
But
wear?
we all different. I mean,
Right. So you're not
express yourself. Be you. Be different. If that's you. Why not?
Cause
right.
you look at you, buddy, saying he'll do it.
Yes.
That's Brandon. Brandon said he'll do it. You right, Brandon. He will do it. You'll do it.
You don't know me, son. You don't know me.
But back to the tie, as far as different in where you're pushing it at. So you don't pretty much discriminate on anything that we trying to push out. We're trying to push fashion out. We just have a segment where we do try to pull this little button, see where they're at, and see where we're trying to move forward at in the future of different and this brand. So we have no problem. Well, he have no problem bringing anything to bring his way. If you want a little taste of pizzazz, different this guy to come to, he will make everything possible for you.
So let's get into
Well,
music.
boy.
Who you hollering at, Brandon?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Brandon. So let's say in your future you have an opportunity to design for artists. Who would be your favorite music artist you'd like to design for? Because we know where you are now. We know that you work out at our office here. You can design anything. But at any moment, you never know what celebrity will come after you and say, "Hey, I want you to design this." Who would you love to design for tomorrow?
Me.
Me? That's the only celebrity you want to design for?
Me, man?
Meek. Oh, I thought you said Meek. Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that'd be cool. Maybe Meek could hear this and let you design some things for him. Make sure we tag him after this.
Right.
This is your favorite one. Okay.
Well, with that being said, I thought you would say your favorite artist would be me, because I'm your favorite rapper. But anyway, we ain't started rapping yet. But yeah, it's different. Your attire, it speaks broad statement different. This week here alone, I saw you made a couple of different merch. And
that's
those
true
who tuning in.
LeBron.
That's
Look at him, Drake.
that's the big homie.
Yeah.
One of my big homies.
Okay.
So,
Drake.
I was saying, like, as far as the guy B, he have his little merch. I saw you made press him up some merch. Maybe he'll advertising on the show after we go let people see what kind of merch you came out with, B. Since you're tuning in, go ahead and show different work. We got a touch of class, and he love to put bright colors in motion and let you be seen. So when y'all see more merch coming out, you can see that they might have a different logo on it, but it's still made by different. Let me know how you coming to everyone soon, including your churn.
See. But we've been working on a lot of other stuff. So soon we gonna be
All
everywhere.
city.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna be in your closet, on your living room set, on your floor, different. When you walk through, it's gonna be like a doorman. You gonna see him everywhere you at. So right now, what kind of special that you running this week, for as kids, youth,
Mardi Gras is coming.
young teenagers? They got their hoodie game up. So let them know what kind of deals you running.
For adults, all the Mardi Gras shirts 25. The kids 15. But they're gonna be like the ones that see like the ones I did that's dripping and the one with the female on it. That's like the only three I'm gonna do.
Okay. So those are the ones you're doing for Mardi Gras. You have to grab
That's
that
the only one I'm
to
gonna
show
do.
everybody your shirt over there so they can see the actual image. But before you run over there and grab it, let's get into inspiring our youth. Yeah, we went out this weekend, and I think the event that we went to was the Million Roses, and it was a showcase. It was a fire showcase. We met some beautiful, smart, young artists that were giving their all. It was professional. There was no violence, nothing. Everybody was having fun. It was a good time. Everybody was support. On the outside, they had vendors. Different was one of the vendors, and then on the inside, they had a total showcase. There were a lot of young kids there. So how would you inspire those young kids or other young children that want to go the same direction you have?
To be
So
honest,
give them some advice, like where to start, where to go.
get a job. Real rap though. I find mine like working a regular job, and then that being able to invest in yourself, you can meet people on the job, and that way you don't have to look to nobody. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I need this or I need that. You'll be able to do it. You'll have your own fun.
So your money will allow you to invest into your craft. But what if they're too young? What if they are in, like the fourth and the third grade and they want to design, but they can't get a job? What else can they do? I know as kids
when
we
I was in
break
high school, we
leaves.
used to cut grass. Don't be scared of knock on them people. Watch the car. You might ask your parents for the different ways to come up with
Pick up trash in the house, thumbing around the house, You got little things you can do. Get a little allowance for for putting out trash, doing your obligation duties, so your mother don't have to work so hard. Your father don't have to tell you to take out the trash and clean up behind the dog. Those little things will, not sitting. So your parents would give you advance to whatever you want or try to make a craft out of something they see you have interest in. So I advise you not to lose interest. Try to be focused and try to be most aware of your surroundings and see what you can make the most out of what you surrounded by. Older people across the street might need help bringing in your groceries. That's not unappreciated. People do have a little dignity about kids who working for things. They don't have no power.
But there's a will, there's a way. If you trying to do it and people gonna see it, they'll help you. Even if they don't have nothing for you to do, they'll let you sweep the air.
The air.
You know what I'm saying? And still be 20 hours.
As long as you give some effort.
It's just to see you, try to do something positive or whatever, because so many not.
And also, if you're in school, I would encourage you to different. This has a natural take art in school. If you have options while you're in school, take art classes. Take extra English classes. Take creative classes that are going to help support your mind and teach you how to, kind of express yourself. And surround yourself with positive people. That's one thing about Fresh Touch is that we have a strict rule is that anybody around us always is thinking up and positive. So, we keep it real, we keep it honest around here. We're not gonna lead you in the wrong direction.
But or let you lead us in the wrong direction.
Or let you lead us in the wrong direction. But that's one of our things is that we all surround ourselves with positive, creative people. And I think that's one thing to help you get where you have to go.
Like we uplift each other. Because sometimes you can feel down or lack confidence and it'd be good to have somebody pick you up or, remind you of who you is or what you got going on or whatever.
So
you get stagnant.
Yeah, exactly that way. Because you got friends who can remind you of where you came from and where you're trying to move at forward. That's not a friend. That's one who want to see you in the same predicament. So if you got friends to pick you up and just stay get you and not try to bring you somewhere where you can advance your craft or put more effort in your craft. So that's crab in the barrel. So I don't need a friend who's going to keep me down and keep my mind with a cloud of judgment. So with that being said, we try to influence or enlighten everyone who comes around us and in our presence to try to move in a positive flow and let negativity move itself around. Don't let it move you around, because if you let it move you around, it will make it crash and burn.
Right.
And that's my segment at all times. Don't crash and burn. I hate to see youngsters run around here with the less drive because y'all full of intoxicated
Pills,
pills, you know what I'm saying?
special
But
drinks.
we all have our outlet. Not saying that's what I'm badgering, but I want to see you guys move in a real flow. You know, I want to see y'all uplift each other instead of putting each other down.
You're right.
Quick to talk about each other, about relationships. We all got relationships. Some are good and some are bad. So we try to make sure every time we encounter, we have a good
And not to cut
relationship.
you off, but if you got connections and you can help somebody else, man, lace them people, man. Stop hating, holding people back. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get there or it ain't work for you, man. Bless them people, man. Real talk. You gonna get yours regardless, but not like that.
Right. That is
So
true.
Y'all two up.
So when y'all see me in the streets, I do want y'all to know that if you had any advice or knowledge that you don't know and I can enlighten you on things, there's no problem walk up to me. I've never been a hater, don't know what it is to stop somebody's existence. If you moving in a direction I ain't moving in and I can help you move a little quicker, I'm gonna give you that information. I'm not gonna hold that back because I don't want to see you progress farther than what I am. So, with that being said, we must support each other and help each other more than we hurt each other. So if you taking different code and throwing it down instead of passing it out to a friend or just enlighten a friend about, man, look, Marco, I know the guy doing much better. He's not in the street. I don't have to worry about him looking over my shoulders trying to do me some harm. He's just now trying to pass out his strength. You know, what he put his all into, you know. Before we could say something different, but we all had something different to say about each one of us that's here today. So right now, different speaking in a different light, a different view. He trying to show you his vision and how he see things. You know, he a little cock out of every now and then, but y'all know how it go. Different. You know what I'm saying? You never have a dull moment with him. And so he tried to express his emotions through the clothes and the fashion of the letterhead and the color and the design work that he put into it. And you know that's him. Different. Everybody know him, they know he's different. But he take it serious. I do.
And we want to see you make it because, like, you are an awesome energy around the office. You know, everybody brings something to the table. And, you know, at Fresh Touch, you know, you bring in different. We have the barbers that are here. We have a barber that's actually an engineer here. We have a barber here that actually.
Shout out to BB.
Shout out to BB. We have a barber here who's a master barber who teaches people and also has an outlet to entertain the company. I have my professional development company here. I have my design, my jewelry designs here, our coconut creams. I mean, you've afforded all of us to be able to come in here and be able to create a life for ourselves in a business. And you bring an awesome energy to the office too. My point is, you know, like you were saying, help each other. You know, you've helped us, and then we tag and help you, and that's how the circle flows around. And I think that's a great thing to pass out to everybody else. So we're gonna send y'all some of that energy too. Hopefully, y'all take that and pass that to each other.
Let it enlighten each other that everything that have confusion don't mean it got to be our entertainment. Because conflict is money season. Y'all the devil is busy. Try not to buy no sour lemons. Try not to fall out with your loved ones because you got a little advance and think you can move a little forward without them. Y'all made it work all this time, so make it work.
And don't get the big head because you got your tax return too. I just want to tell my ladies that, my girls, that my powerful black women out there, tax return money is a small. That's just a small investment. Invest it into yourself. You know, invest it into your credit. Invest it into buying a stock or something. Invest it into a small business. I was watching Love and Hip Hop the other day, and one of the young ladies on there invested $500 into a tea company. Now she's a multi-millionaire. So I want my ladies to understand we don't have to have $1,000 weaves. We live here. You know, we're not on television. We're not stars. Not putting you down or anything. But that $1,000 can go towards something else. You know, we don't need to go buy. If you need a car, you get a car. But if you don't need a brand new car or brand new furniture, invest that money in something else, in education, in credit, things that can move us forward.
Account.
Right. If it's 100 degrees in Louisiana, you know, you can bring back your return.
So you partial ballers, holiday balling, I need y'all to take a chance and try to clean up some of your credit because we rent properties that we ain't gonna no longer be able to live in. So it's 3%. The market's low right now. Take your little earnings, take your coins, make them work for you. Don't just throw them away for
Facts.
temporary shine.
And pay your mama back. You know,
Definitely
when
pay
your
your
mom
mama
and
back.
dad help you, when your mother and father help you. I'm talking with some of my family members. When your mom and dad help you, and you get those $6,000 tax returns check, give them $100, give them a few dollars. Tell your mom and dad thank you.
You can at least give them $250 towards the babysitting they did throughout the year when you inconvenienced them. On their nights they were sick, pressure was up, but they still deal with your kid because your pressure was up and you needed to go release some demons like in the club where the demons be at, overindulged drinking, came home with another seed. Nah, I'm just messing with you. But we're going back to the different segment.
Yeah,
We're going to go back different. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we here to move everybody in a positive flow. Hopefully, some of you people take some of the advice that we give every week and move forward in life and not be at a standstill, run into these New Orleans potholes and getting stuck. You understand me? Change that carburetor, change the bottom of the engine out, and redo the block, and we'll be all right.
You know what I want you to start? I like to get cell phone covers. Can you design cell phone covers and things like that? So for the customers and stuff, I would like to get some cell phone covers, put different on the back, and have it set up in our case. Is that an option?
It is.
I know you have belts and underwear. We didn't mention that to the clients either.
Oh yeah, that's a different segment. That's personal, up and close. So you talk to them like I told you. We don't discriminate. We try our best. The man shout to the swag of the year, and I too will have underglows line will be out very soon, very soon.
You will?
Yes, I will. Fresh touch coming to you soon.
Fresh. Hey.
So I guess you're designing it.
So it will be a hot girl summer. I have the legal out for you hot girls this summer. Fresh touch.
Don't give her idea away. All right, y'all. So we have about 10 minutes left. I want to make sure that we always focus on the future and making sure that we promote, positivity in our community that we live in. We live in Kenner. We're out here in the Kenner City area. We want to make sure that we promote to everybody around us that there are options out there to help everyone in our community. So how do you think your designs can help these young kids? I know the answer, being different, but what do you think it helps these young kids who seem to follow everything on social media and if they don't have a certain amount of likes, then they don't follow it. What do you think?
I mean, if you know me, you can kind of see like where I came from and where I'm at now. So I could kind of show them that I went that road. You know what I'm saying? And that if you use your mind, you could find another avenue or another route to make money or to express yourself without getting in trouble or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or even going that way just to see, like touching a stove to see if it's going to burn.
Right. And also I want to encourage people, there's nothing wrong with being different. Anybody or special.
True.
Anybody that is on television or is out there was different. That guy that you see in classes is kind of weird. That's the one probably going to be the next president. That's the one that's probably going to be the next person that owns a new computer company. That person that you think is not as cool as you are, those are the ones that move forward because they're considered different. So I want to make sure that everyone understands there's nothing wrong with being different and there's nothing wrong with focus on what you care about. You don't have to go with mainstream.
I'm glad you say that too because sometimes you could get like outcast for being different or not fitting in or having a different opinion about certain things and stuff like that. So we'll tend to not put it out there just to fit in with the crowd or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Be you and let people, be around you who actually want to be around you, who like you for you and stuff like that. And because basically, if they care, they're going to value your opinion. So don't change.
Right, because all my teachers told me that I was special when I was coming up to school, and I took it as they said special, but I just took it as I was different. So when they said I was special, I was different than most. So I stood out more than most. So I didn't try to be a standout, but I stood out. But I didn't let that put me down. I had a deep voice at a young age. I had a big head, so I tuned to grow into this. You know what I'm saying? Became a person that everyone grows to love and have a little mutual respect for me, even though they might talk about me in front of my face, because most of them don't do it behind my back because I'm short.
We love you. We talk about you in your face.
Yeah. So, with that being said, don't let someone telling you different make you feel like that you're supposed to be an outcast from everybody.
Not
That just
good,
make
you
you
know.
stand out
That's
more
all.
than most people. Because me, I didn't let my height, my size stop me from doing anything in life. I progressed throughout life with the same advantages tall people because I had conversation and I was confident. And you don't let no one steal your confidence. You can overcome a whole lot of things.
You can. That is true. I think we all were kind of weird in school. I was weird in school. I came to the United States. I was dark skinned and no, I was weird. When I came here, I was dark and I spoke German. So that definitely didn't go well. Our first duty station was in Savannah, Georgia. So that did not go well. You have to learn how to kind of fit in. But once you get older, it's okay to be me. It's okay to be who you are. You don't have to mold yourself to anybody. Because people that love you are gonna love you.
But we kind of gravitate towards that attention, that social media. We tend to feel like we gotta be a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the conflict come in at, because it might be something that you totally don't agree with, but people do it just for clout. It's crazy.
People are only going to show you. Understand this. People only show you on social media what they want you to see. You're never going to see the bad. You're never going to see somebody's house getting repoed, somebody's car being repoed. They don't have no food unless they begging for food or whatever. But you're never going to see anyone show the bad things. So you really don't know what's going on in anyone's life. I don't care if they go live. We're only going to go live showing you the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So don't always believe what you see on social media. It's still a fantasy. Like he said, the car could be rented. I've been in many people's houses where they had BMW, Lexuses, and then you go in their house, they don't have any lights or food. But that's the facade that they put off to everybody. You know.
But I tell you one thing, it's income tax season. I know people in Louisiana, we make poor look fashionable. So let's try not to let broke look fashionable. Let's get our coins up. Let's save them up because right now the economy is crashing, and you're gonna need those coins. I know some of y'all want to bring kids on some vacation. Don't upset them this year. Bring them on their vacation. Your income tax only come but one time a year. It's temporary enjoyment. So do the right thing with it. And I'm gonna tell you once again, it's your lie. Tell it. Tell the truth and stretch the lie. It's your lie. Tell it podcast, Lady V.
All right, D. Tell everybody about where we can find you at. Your Instagram page, and I know you don't like Twitter.
My Instagram is different by 8. That's AY and AY_different. And my Facebook is AY_diff, DIFF.
All right.
And my physical address, hold up. Yeah.
I want this one. Jump in.
Y'all want the address or what? Y'all good?
Spit.
I ain't good. You know what I'm saying? 1309 Veterans. Kendall, Louisiana, 7006.
2.
I'm from that side.
You can also check us out. If you can't find DeMarco, check us out on FreshTouch2017.com. You can go to our social media pages, Fresh Touch Entertainment, Fresh Touch Barbershop, and you'll be able to find any of the fashions and how to link up anybody from the Fresh Touch
website. We'll be putting it on the website.
FreshTouch2017.com. This week we'll be dropping his new designs onto the website, so you'll be able to check it out and order from the website if you like. And we'll ship it to you in the United States.
We global too, though. Don't let them take it.
Okay.
Hey,
I was.
We could do it. We could do it.
Fresh Touch gonna sponsor any international charges.
Gotcha. If you interested in it, we gonna get international. Hop out. Pull up. Fresh Touch. Look. So once again, it's your Lie Tell It podcast. V. I always be trying to sign out early.
You do.
Told me this
we still have 8 minutes with our
minutes.
team. We don't want to lose our people. They're tuning in. They want to hear us talk. I want to cut them off.
And what kind of questions y'all might not want to ask us today?
I see they got some. Yeah, some on there.
Well, go while we're looking at these questions. Go show them that art piece that you created, so we can show.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna get your artwork.
He didn't want to get up. He didn't want to get up.
Okay, Mama.
This old Mardi Gras man.
I can see the shirt though.
We got the old Mardi Gras mambo coming in for y'all this week.
Tell them about this shirt. This is my favorite shirt, and how you piece it together in the art. Tell them.
It's actually like this my one of my Mardi Gras shirts. It's actually like a Zulu Mardi Gras thing with her lips, her nose, and the outline of different actually felt too. So that's pretty cool.
And how much did that shirt go for?
This one actually go for $25.
And if somebody wanted you to custom make them one and kind of change the colors up, is that an option? Like the hair, if they want the hair to be red.
Actually, whatever color you want to do it, whatever.
Right. Cool. What's the turnaround time on this shirt right here? I know you put a lot of time and art and effort, and it's like, I don't know, this is my favorite. It has like the felt lips. You can't feel it, I can feel the soft felt lips.
Yeah, and on a different, but if you order it before 10 or by 10, I'm gonna see I could do it
by 10.
10 a.m.
By within a 24-hour time frame, like on reasonable.
Right, and you take Cash App, PayPal, cash, checks. You take everything.
We take whatever. Hand me, I'm just playing.
EPT.
Take whatever. You hear me? Except I owe you. Don't feel. Nah, but we take Cash App and
PayPal,
Square, anything.
Square, Pinky Square, all right.
Pinky Sweat. Pinky Sweat. I swear on Tuesday I pay for a table.
We accept on God, I'm gonna pay you. That on God.
That's on everything, huh? Well, look, show us some more ties, show us the yellow, show us the different shirts.
Yeah, before we go, we want to end the show showing your different designs that you have so everybody can get an idea of what you're selling.
Boom. I'm going to throw them out of the display or something this week. Tell them what those specials going on for this week.
So, right now, I got a couple of these that I'm having left. The black.
Alright. Amarillo, the yellow.
The yellow, because we Earl, whatever, all that yellow.
Cocaine white.
You got the icy white, and Grandpa Gray, you dig?
You can give your grandpa a little different little grip.
But I could, if you want to order one door and I don't have it, we could do pretty much any color.
Cool. All right. So before we leave, we got about 5 minutes left. What would you guys like to leave the audience with? We appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys logging in. Yes, we are about that drip. Anybody want to come by, you can get the different drip. Order it online. Order it on his page. Thank you for tuning in, Swerve Film.
I see you.
Yeah. Back to the thing at hand. What? This week we're gonna have a special on the shirts. The kids special. They're going for the. What you want to let the youth go for? 2 for the 15 on a different shirt special. Your logo
on this one here. The one I just showed
for the kids.
For the youth.
For the kids, I'll do that one.
Since it's income tax season,
if you want
your kids to drip out, he's gonna go ahead and drip them out to you. The adults come back at us on a different piece, and we can make it happen for you today. I know all y'all gonna want y'all customized because it's Mardi Gras time. Everybody getting everything customized.
All right. So I want to leave everybody with a positive note. Everyone stay focused. Don't get discouraged what you see on the news. And don't always believe what you see on the news. Not everything is real. Learn to make your own opinion. Form your own opinion. Don't let anything you see discourage who you are or steal your joy.
In this Mardi Gras season, I do want us to enjoy ourselves. Put the guns up, leave them at home. They got kids out there. Y'all too have kids, so be cautious of people. Kids don't want to cry this Mardi Gras. And y'all try to drink at a minimum.
Yeah.
Drink at a minimum because, these last season we've been having a lot of casualties with cars and drunken drivers. You know, we all impaired. We know we all come out to have a good time, but we gotta understand. We gotta look out for others too, not just yourself.
And pay attention to your surroundings when you, as you see, it's so easy for a car to come through there. Watch your children. You're having fun, you're drinking, but watch your kids, watch your family. Pay attention to what's going around you. If you don't see anything that's looking right, then you need to move around. Don't just depend on the city to take care of everything. The police officers, don't depend on them to do everything for you.
You must do it too.
You must do it too. Pay attention to your surroundings.
It's a different world, a different life. So try different in your life, different attire. We here, Fresh Touch Entertainment 2017 and.com.
Tell them about your pages, DeMarco, before we
One
roll
more
out.
time, different by A on Instagram. That's AY and AY_different. And on Facebook it's AY Diff DIFF.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. You want to shut us down, Adrian?
All right, it's your live telling podcast. Tell a live script.
Appreciate everybody.
Lady B, we out here.
All 2.5
Marco, we out here. Mr. Fresh Touch signing out. In this.